Hello, my name's Rochelle Kirkham and this is my teaching video. I would have the piece printed off. I'm sorry about the laptop, I don't have access to a printer at the moment. I would also have the piece printed off for the two students, or they would have their exercise or their piano book with them. So let's start off the lesson. Hello Anna and Ben, welcome to the lesson. Let's begin. So Anna and Ben, first of all I'd like to start with clarifying these two symbols at the very front here. Now Anna, have you seen these symbols before? And can you tell me what the top symbol is called? Ben? Yes Ben, that's a treble clef. And Ben, do you know what a treble clef means? Well, in our case, let's think of it as treble clef is telling you to use your right hand. So this hand here, and we're working with this side of the piano with our right hand. And our bottom symbol here, do you know what that's called? Yes, that's called a bass clef. And for our case at the moment, let's think of it as working with our left hand on this side of the piano. Now let's look at the next symbol we've got here. It says 4/4. Does anyone know the name for this? Yes, well done Ben, this is our time signature. Our time signature is telling us that we have 4 beats in this bar. And Anna, do you know what a bar is? Can you please point it out to me on the piece? Well done. Here's a bar line. So we have this here as 1 bar. So this time signature is telling us there will be 4 crotchet beats in this bar. And if we have a look here, there sure is 4 crotchet beats. Now we know that different notes go for different lengths of time. Let's have a look at these notes here. Now we've just said that they are a crotchet. We know that all these notes have special names. Ben, can you tell me how long a crotchet lasts for? How many beats? Yes, well done, it's 1 beat. So here we've got 4 1-beat notes. So I'd like to start with looking at the rhythm of this piece before we get into playing it. Let's have a go at clapping out the rhythm as I'm counting, and I'll clap with you. So I'm going to count in 4, and then we're going to clap to the count, because we know that each crotchet is 1 beat. So I'll do an example first to start off with of the first bar. So I'm going to count in, ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an example of our first bar. Now let's all have a go together at the whole song. You understand? Alright, let's go. So let's count in 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. So you understand the rhythm? Now let's have a look at what notes we have to play on the piano. Can you tell me, whoever gets in first, what this note here is of the first note of the first bar? Well done Anna, that's a C. And let's have a look at C on the piano. This is middle C here, and here we have middle C here. Let's play that together. Well done. Now can you see this little note number 1 on top of the first note? That's telling us which finger we have to play with. Number 1 is our thumb here. If we go through our fingers, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to play the first notes with our first finger, which will look like this. And if we go to the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's have a go at that together. I'm going to count in. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Let's look at the next bar. We're moving into the treble clef. Can anyone, whoever gets in first, tell me what this note is? Well done, Ben. That's a C. What C is this on the piano, Ben? Can you point to it for me? Yes, isn't that funny? It's the same note as the C in our treble clef. That's because C here in the bass clef is also our middle C. So let's have a go at playing the second bar together. I'll count in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. Now we're getting a bit tricky in the third bar. Anna, can you please tell me the note names of each of each note in this bar? So we've got C, D, C and D. Well done, Anna. Can you see this number 2 on top of our second note? That's telling us to play with our second finger. So we're alternating between 1 and 2. Let's have a go together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. And let's have a look at our last bar. Can anyone tell me what the name of this note is? So here we've had crotchets. What's the name of this note? Well done, Ben. That's a semi-breve. Can you tell me how many beats a semi-breve lasts? Well done. That's 4 beats because it's only one note in this bar. We know there's 4 beats in each bar. So this note takes up the entire bar. It's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's have a go at putting the whole song together. Anna, I'd like you to go first. I'm going to count you in, and I'm going to continue counting throughout the piece as you play. Remember, we're going from treble clef, right hand, to left hand, back to right hand, and our semi-breve at the end. So now I'd get Anna to have a go at playing this piece, and I'd make sure she's okay and help her out with it. And then I'd get Ben to have a go, make sure maybe we can play it together, make sure the timing's correct, they've got the notes correct, and they understand all the concepts of the piece. Moving on to scenario B, it's a bit different because we've got different age children in the group. So we've got some 10-year-olds and some 5-year-olds. So you have to make sure you're catering for both and not making either of them feel uncomfortable or leaving any of the students behind. So I'd start off with a similar scenario, talking about the time signature, because here it's important to note it's different. It's in 3/4, so we have 3 crotchet beats in each bar. I'd be looking at, again, the finger numbers. The rhythm, especially important in this piece because it's 3/4. So again, I do some clapping out scenario and perhaps even use tar sounds. So for example, getting students to recognise that a crotchet is tar, a minim is ta-ah. So when they say that loud, it's ta, 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 ta-ah, ta, ta-ah. That comes in particular handy when you've got quavers being involved in the piece as well. And make sure they understand the finger structure because it is important. We don't want them playing in one fingers. Perhaps even including the words of the song to get the rhythm. So swimming around in a swimming pool. And singing can help them with understanding the notes and how they change.